Hello and welcome to another The Hard Way Urbans video. This video is of us putting together a CoverPro 10 by 17 foot portable garage from Harbor Freight. So we started out, this is leftover plastic from our pond, and we're just putting it down on the ground because we want to make sure that water doesn't come up from the bottom and that the gravel doesn't migrate and it kind of acts as a weed barrier. This gravel was free, we just found some on Craigslist, so we just went and picked it up. It was a little dirty, but it'd be fine for the base layer. If you recognize that trailer, we already did a video on us putting it together. This is after the final layer. We used quarter minus gravel with vines. This is what it looks like before we start putting the canopy up. We're just separating all of the pieces by numbers because they're pretty clearly labeled and numbered. So we're just getting everything out and seeing what we're working with. And then we're starting with the roof per the instructions. Here's a little tip from us to you. Don't use the washers until it tells you to use the washers, because then you will have to go back and take them all off so you can use them for future use. This is the moment I realized that we ran out of washers and we weren't supposed to use them yet, so oops. We weren't very far in, so I'm glad we figured it out soon because we had to just take off what we'd already put on, but it was pretty quick. And then you just attach the sides of the roof. And then you build the legs, so there's 4 outside and 4 inside supports. The little curved elbows go on the outside and the ones with the bases on them go in the middle. We tried filming the whole thing, but once again an Insta360 kind of shot that. So never buy one of those, never ever. We thought it was recording after the battery died and we were charging it, but it was not, so thumbs down to Insta360. It's got great quality video, but no thanks. You screw these long anchors into the ground, and then you attach the corners with some cables that they give you. This just gives a little more peace of mind that it's not going to fly up into the air. We have some strong winds, but we don't live in the Midwest or anything, so we don't have to worry about tornadoes, but it's still a good idea. And they go really far into the ground, and it was pretty hard to get them in. The next step is attaching the door, or the front part of it. Another tip from us to you is to make sure that you attach the ratchets to the straps before you start putting it up, because we actually lost one of the sides, and it was really frustrating. So here is just a little demo of how they go in. After a little bit of digging, we found that end and we put the ratchets on them and back at it. It's a bit of a weird design because you have to take apart the frame a little bit to put it on, but I mean, I guess it works. You just attach the back in the same manner that you attach the front, so you have to take apart the frame, run the straps through the frame, connect it back up. So you just tighten everything down, and then this is going to be us putting up the main part of it. Remember to put the ratchets onto the straps first. This is definitely at least a two-person job to get that over and centered. You do have to finesse it a little bit. We were kind of wondering when we were going to put these in. There's some leftover pipes or framing, and you slide them into the little pockets. Now you're going to use the washers. You're attaching these like brass fittings, and they connect the little frame pipes, I guess, to each other, and it secures the canopy down, and then it secures it to the posts. And you just tighten everything up. Here's, I'm just moving the canopy over a little to make sure it's nice and even. And that's what it looks like when they're all connected. And then there's the seam in the middle. Then you have to attach the ratchets and the straps to the frame. So the front one is a little bit easier. We just attached it to the front of the post because the holes are kind of already taken up. In the back, we end up actually attaching it to itself. There's some eyelets on the back, and you'll see that a little bit later. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to do, but that's what we did. If you don't do it that way, it kind of leaves a weird opening in the back. Some finishing touches, we're just making sure all of the fabric is out, making sure everything fits correctly. And we're probably going to get a little pipe to put in the back. Those are the eyelets I was talking about, because the back kind of flaps a little bit too much, and there's a little opening you can put one in. All right, so this is it all done. So much room for activities. Looks pretty good. Once again, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Ta-da!